The 15-member United Nations Security Council, presided this month by Russia, has adopted a new sanctions resolution against North Korea in response to a third nuclear test conducted by Pyongyang on February 12th in defiance of existing United Nations Security Council resolutions, which basically ban any kind of nuclear testing by North Korea. And this latest resolution was drafted by the United States and China during 3 weeks of negotiations and adopted this Thursday unanimously by the Security Council. What this latest new resolution calls for is an implementation of tighter restrictions on North Korea, including making it tougher for North Korean officials to be able to carry around bulks of cash in suitcases. It basically also calls for a ban on the shipping and receiving of banned cargo by North Korea, and also calls for states to deny aircraft over their territories if it is suspected that a specific aircraft might be carrying banned cargo. Another thing that this resolution does is specifies a ban on the import of certain luxury goods by North Korean officials, such as yachts and expensive cars and high-end jewelry. The United States, of course, has said that these sanctions will bite North Korea hard. To give you a general idea of what this resolution is all about, what it basically does is condemns this latest nuclear test, as well as any other nuclear activities conducted by North Korea, including uranium enrichment. It also bans any further nuclear tests and calls upon North Korea to return to the Nuclear Non-Proliferation Treaty. And most importantly, the Security Council, in this text, calls for North Korea to return to six-party negotiations. And this is something that has been reiterated several times earlier today. Now, in terms of North Korean reactions, we have to say, of course, that North Korea has said, in awaiting for this resolution to be adopted, that it would, as a threat for this resolution, basically cancel the existing ceasefire of 1953, which put an end to the Korean War. This Thursday, North Korean officials have threatened with a preemptive nuclear launch if Pyongyang were to be attacked by another country. And this is, of course, a hint at the United States, because this week the U.S. has kick-started joint military drills with South Korea on the border between the two Koreas, something that Pyongyang has dubbed an open declaration of war. And we have to mention that analysts, of course, are saying that North Korea is actually far from having the technology to be able to set up and aim a nuclear weapon at a specific target. But what's of the biggest concern here is, of course, this provocative language that's dangerous. And the United Nations Security Council today, a point reiterated several times by Russia, hopes to achieve is basically for North Korea to return to six-party negotiations with this latest push of this new resolution from the Security Council. Anastasia Churkina, RT, New York.